Perpetual Mommy here today to do a what's in my bag review for all of you. This is my Free People Movement Quilted Carryall in Oyster Mauve. So I'll say that again. It is the Free People Movement Quilted Carryall in Oyster Mauve. And you guys, I am having like my mauve moment for like the last year. I've always loved like greasy purples, but this like mauve kind of situation that's happening with all the bags is just so wonderful. I don't know if you have been here before. If you have, welcome back. But you might have seen my MZ Wallace Empire Tote Deluxe video, and that video is in a bag that is in the color mauve. And this color and the MZ Wallace mauve are pretty much identical. So if you've seen the MZ Wallace mauve color, then you know what this Oyster Mauve looks like. They are literally almost identical. So I had been seeing this bag all over social media for a very long time and really was kind of drawn to it because it's a really big slouchy bag, and I love big slouchy bags. But what kept me from it's the same thing that kept me from the Bagu Crescent bag initially, is that the strap is not on swivel clips, is not removable, it's an affixed length, right? And so that's kind of out of my comfort zone. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, you know what, the bag just looks so comfortable, it looks so fun to pack. And so this kind of became my summer bag. And I will tell you guys, at any given moment, I probably have 3 bags packed. I have 2 purses and I have a backpack. And here comes the cat. Come on, Winter. That is his second cameo. He made an appearance in my last video as well. All right, so what I was saying is I typically have 3 bags packed. I have a backpack that's set for weekends, and I just have to add a few things here and there. And then I have 2 purses. I have usually a purse that's more just for me and for a quick errand and a couple things for the girls, and something like this it's more geared for a full day where I'm going to have the children with me and we might need to be spending an extended period of time. So this is the bag that's been packed for me for, let's say, 2 months now, since about June, since about the time the girls got out of school. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna see some things in here that are designed to help keep my children entertained when we have to do things like get an oil change and we have to sit for hours, right? But enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump into this gorgeous bag. She's lovely. Now she's been packed for me since June. So we're gonna discover it together. I was sitting here going, I don't remember if I have anything in these 2 pockets. So what you'll see here is that on the outside of the bag, you do have 2 external pockets, one right here and one right here. And I did adorn my bag with some charms. Now, if you are an OG bag person and you've been with me for the last 10 years that I've been on YouTube, you know that Andrea, who is Fobs by Andrea, everybody had her fobs. Like, everybody had a fob by Andrea. And I had a scary medical situation that happened around Christmas time. I had like 5 scary medical situations that happened. And I was like, I'm not using my ish. I'm not using my pouches. I'm not using my bags. I'm not using my charms. I am hoarding the stuff for like the perfect moment to use them. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to use my stuff because we never know when our end is going to be here. So we might as well enjoy the things that we have. Like, I need to stop hoarding and saving, and I need to use or I need to get rid of. So this fob right here was made by Andrea, and then this one right here was initially made by Andrea and it broke. I was somewhere and a little kid, not one of my kids, a little kid pulled on it and broke it, and a bunch of the beads fell off, and my mom remade it for me. And my mom is no longer with us, but she loved to make jewelry. She was very arts and crafts. She made dolls, all kinds of stuff. And so I have a bunch of fobs that she's made as well. So I have something from Andrea, my friend Andrea, and I have something from my mama right there. So that's what's adorning the bag right there. But what you'll see again is you have the 2 pockets on the front. You have 1 main interior zip compartment. You have 1 strap right here. This is a 15-inch strap drop length, which means you can wear this, for most people, crossbody. Look at that slouch, you guys, and she is full. And then there's nothing on the back side. But she's got she is stuffed, you guys, and she's still got a gorgeous silhouette. And she's stuffed, and she still has room. Like, she's just kind of like the magic Mary Poppins bag. Let's check these pockets together, because I honestly don't remember, you guys, if there's anything in here. Excuse my reach, I am short. Okay, there's nothing in here, but you can see where my hand is. See where my hand is right here, where my fingers are? That's how deep the pocket is. So the pockets pretty much meet together. So the 2 pockets take up the whole front of the bag. Let's check this one. I'm pretty sure this one's empty as well. I think I used to have hand sanitizer. What is, oh my gosh. My husband and I have been looking for this. Good grief almighty, we've been looking for this for like a month. Okay. He's looking at me because he records my videos. I had blamed him for this because I'm telling you guys, he used it. Look at that. He's moving the camera. Look at that man-sized finger divot. he used it. But anyways, we have something called the Deity's mosquitoes here in California. They're straight from HE double hockey sticks. They're terrible. So we need that. But anyways, we found it. So yay for YouTube videos. All right. Now, if you've been here before, you know I like a good chunky zipper. I like a chunky zipper. It's one of the reasons I love MZ Wallace so much. This bag has a really nice, smooth, chunky zipper. I mean, did you hear that? Just like butter, right? And let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of this bag. Now, it is a big kind of cavern, so hopefully you can get a nice shot like straight down in there, and you can see before I start unloading it. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of start grabbing from the front. We'll see if we can kind of like open it here. So we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna try it this way. Normally I show you the bag and then I pull something out, and then I show you the bag and I pull something out. I'm gonna try to kind of like let you have a look while I do this. So one of the things here is that you have one very long zippered pocket right here. And I will tell you, if I have one complaint about this bag, it is this zipper pocket. It is that this zipper pocket is so large and so deep that it almost becomes unfunctional, because this is a very thin material and it really can't hold the weight of putting a lot of stuff in there, if that makes sense. So there's very little in this pocket, but it's a very large pocket and it goes all the way to the bottom. But in here I have this is a Vera Bradley. Now, Vera Bradley has gone through a rebranding, and if you're part of the bag community, you are aware of the drama and trauma that has happened with that. Either you love it or you hate it. I'm not here to talk about that, but this is before the rebranding. This is one of their Disney collaborations. This is, I think it's called Belle Floral Cameo. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, Belle Floral Cameo. It's one of the Beauty and the Beast ones, and I love it. And it's my wallet that I'm using as my wallet. So it just got a bunch of stuff in it. I'm trying not to show you any of my like personal-ish. And there's some card slots in the back. And this is RFID protected as well. And then I also have my readers, and you guys, it happened. I'm getting old, guys. And I have really good vision, but when I wear my contacts, not my glasses, because I can take them off. If you give me a prescription bottle, like or a prescription that has a very, very tiny, tiny, tiny print, I have trouble reading it. So I got a pair of these foldable. They are so cool, you guys. Foldable readers, and I don't use them very often. I think I've used them twice since I got them, but they're just really, really cute. So if you want a pair of like fashionable readers that don't take up any room in your bag, you want to get yourself a pair. And like always, you guys, I will have a link to my Amazon storefront where you can find all of this stuff if there's anything in here that you want. And the only other thing I have in this ginormous pocket, because remember we talked about the weight and how this fabric, it's just, I mean, you can see, look at how like floppy. And this bag feels great. The material is lovely, but it's not a pocket material, if that makes sense, for that size pocket. This is my coin purse. This is a Vera Bradley Kiss Lock coin purse, and it just has change in it. Okay, so now this is what the front of the bag looks like. And stuff's gonna start to fall over. So let's just start grabbing stuff. I have my Touchland hand sanitizer and my keys. I keep changing how I'm holding my keys. Loving this. I can't even remember what this is called. It's like the Never Lost or something. Never Lost, or I think it's called the Never Lost. It's in my Amazon storefront from Lululemon. The strap, it's so cute, and it comes in a bazillion colors. And this is just a really cheapy leather pouch that I found that holds my key fob for my car and my keys, so that if I throw my phone in my bag or there's something else like my sunglasses, because you know I don't normally just throw my sunglasses in here, but it does happen. But anything I don't want to get scratched, it's protected, right? Those keys aren't scratching anything up. Okay, now hopefully you're still getting a really good look. So right here, I have a caboodles case. This came in a set of two, this size and a smaller one. The smaller one is also in the bag. And again, you guys, I'm having my purple moment right now. And wait till you see, I've ordered 2 more bags. They're in salmon and hot pink. So purple's gonna be out and salmon and hot pink are coming in. But this is my snack pouch. It is almost empty because my children ate stuff. Normally this has a few protein bars. This one only has 1 protein bar and usually has some meat sticks in it. It also has some stevia packets and some liquid IVs. And then right here in this pouch, this is a Simply Gilded pouch. So I used to belong to this Simply Gilded subscription box. I don't anymore. But in here, I just have some Altoids and I have some sunscreen. So I have the Trader Joe's Super Goop dupe. And I have, oh, my hand lotion's in there. See what happens when you haven't used a bag in a while? And this is my sunscreen. Okay, now this is what the bag looks like. Right here. And this is one of these things I was going to talk to you guys about. One of the videos that I have that has the most views, and I want to say, I don't even know, multiple thousands of views, is a Kipling creativity pouch comparison video of the different sizes. And I have so many Kipling creativity pouches that still have tags on them. This one still had tags on it before I started using it this summer. Like, I've probably had this pouch for 8 years and it still had tags on it. And I think it's called Purple, the tag's in here, Purple something. But like, I didn't even remember that for a little bit they came with like a puff. It came with a poof, right? But I hadn't used it. It's been 8 years, still had tags on it. So this is the large creativity pouch. And in here I have my SPF powder and Aquaphor with sunscreen. And you guys, if you've not tried the Forget Me filler lip gloss, this is so good. Nicole, who's Hello Happy Mom, turned me onto this, and she was right. It's perfect for me. And this color, just so you guys know, this color is called Lavender Sorbet, and it's purple. It's like a purpley greenish color. Mascara. This is one of the Impressions Light Up Mirrors in Hello Kitty. CeraVe. This is a Chanel 3-in-1 stick. Tinted moisturizer, sunscreen. 2 Neutrogena face wipes. A Laneige lip gloss. And just a regular translucent powder. And I'm so sad, you guys. I have a little makeup brush. It's about this big. But it was perfect for this, and I've lost it. And I went crazy looking for it, and I can't find it. And then right here I have some tissues. Then in this zipper part right here, I have some nitrile gloves, 2 suckers from when I went to Trader Joe's with the girls, and some disposable baggies. And then right here in this little slip, I have some lens cleaners. Hero patches. These are actually for acne, but we use them for mosquito bites. Helps with the itch. And then, oh, here it is. This color is called Purple Blend. And then I just have 2 shout wipes. And then back here in this back zipper part, I have some scope sticks or some scope disposable toothbrushes, my tweezers, some headphones, not AirPods obviously. Well, these are actually the corded ones from Apple. Nail file, some hair clips for my girls, and my favorite flossers. And these are actually made by Plackers. These are the best flossers. They're so good, at least in my opinion. Oh, I had 2 other things in there. I had a little mini chapstick and a hair clip. Okay, so this is what the bag looks like now, and there's really only 2 things left in the main compartment. We're gonna pull this out. Now, you guys have never seen this before. So remember I told you this has been my bag for when I have to go out with the girls all day and they need to be entertained, and we might have to sit for hours, right? Like for something like an oil change, we got to sit there for 3 hours. And so my girls are at an age where they really like to play games with me. So these are some game things. So this little pouch normally holds 3 games for us. Right now it only contains 2, but I'll show you what's in here. So in here we have Skip-Bo, which is one of my kids' favorite games. So they love Uno, and they love Skip-Bo, and usually I have a set of Uno cards in here as well. And then we have our dice for Yahtzee right here. We have our pen, just a really cheapy pen. We have the directions for Yahtzee, and we have the directions for Skip-Bo. And then everyone knows how to play Uno, so those aren't in here. But that's what's in here. So, I mean, I could play a game of Skip-Bo and a game of Yahtzee with the girls, and we could kill an hour and a half just in those 2 games easy. And then right here, this is a mini Kipling creativity pouch. So you guys saw the large one in purple. Now this is the mini one, and in here I have another little game, and it's a puzzle, believe it or not. Hello, cat. Keep going. Excuse him, he's not normally like this. So we have this, and it's a puzzle. And so what you do is you draw these cards and you try to make the shape with it. So it's just kind of a fun little fidget puzzle that's, you know, easy way to kill time and not be on an electronic. All right, now the last thing that's in the center compartment of the bag is this pouch. And this is another simply gilded pouch that I've had for years. And in here I have two, these are made by Piggy Story, the Piggy Story. And I've had these since my girls were like 1. And just excuse the cat, I'm not quite sure what to do with him at the moment. So these were made by Piggy Story. I've had them since my girls were very, very, very little. And they're chalk mats, right? Now my girls, when they were babies, would draw on them and we would just wipe them clean. But what we can do now with chalk markers, you guys, is play tic-tac-toe, play hangman, play, you know, corners. We could play all these things while we're waiting. So it's just another thing to do with the girls. It's a lot of fun that takes up really no room on my bag and doesn't really weigh anything. So these were made by a Piggy Story. They came with their own little pouch and like, you know, cheapy little chalks back in the day. We're talking like I've had these like 9 years, but they're still sold. And they just, I fit 2 of them in here. And then, you know, I could play with one girl and my husband could play with the other, or the 2 girls could play together, my husband and I could play a game together. So just anything that you do with a pen and paper, you could do here with these. And then you just a little bit of white water and a napkin wipes clean, or a little baby wipe, wipey wipey, and it's ready to go. So right here is really the only place where you see the logo and it says FP Movement, Free People Movement. I really don't think it's anywhere else on the bag. If it is, I haven't noticed it. But I like that. I like a really understated logo. I don't like bags that have logos all over them. Now this is a smaller slip pocket. So remember we talked about this one here that goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag and is really large. This one only goes down to about halfway down the bag and is much more user-friendly because the fabric can withstand what you put in here. So right here, I have my Diff sunglasses. I have 2 pairs of Diff sunglasses. This is one of them. They are so cute. Look at them. They are like a clear pink situation. Love them to death. And then this is just a little handmade case, also by Diff. And then right here I have a little leather pouch from Rough and Tumble, and this has my time of the month supplies in it. Another set of Kleenex. Apparently I was worried about Kleenex. And the very last thing in that pocket, you guys, is the other caboodles case. So remember we talked about this one that has my snacks in it. This one holds our medicine and it works so great for medications. So I have Zofran, I have Nurtec, I have a set of contacts, I have powdered Tylenol for adults, powdered Tylenol for kids. This is a full set of prescription medication for a day for me. So it's just got everything we could possibly need in here, and it's just, it works so good, and I don't have to worry about anything getting crushed in the blister packs. And look at her, you guys. Look at how floppy she is. Now remember I told you the strap drop length on this is 15 inches, which is a great strap drop length. But there was nothing about the weight on the website. And I will tell you, I mean, it weighs nothing. The weight that you get from this in this bag is what you put into it. And I will tell you, this bag can get heavy because it holds so much, right? You can put a lot of stuff in here. And just by me putting this Mamma Jamma, like think about it, if I have Skip-Bo cards, a set of Uno cards, and Yahtzee, and then the little brain teaser game, this thing alone probably weighs, I'd say 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds, just this. So, you know, this bag it's like air. It's literally, it's squishy, it's soft, it's delicious. It is so cute with just about any outfit. I mean, it's a great bag. I'm so glad I got it, but I can't tell you what it weighs because it's negligible. It's negligible, right? But if you're an overpacker like me, it can get heavy. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you so, so much. Please go ahead and say something to me down in the comments below. Let me know, what color are you loving this summer? Are you loving orange? Are you loving salmon? Are you loving pink? Are you loving mauve like I am? Do you have a color for the summer that has just been speaking to you? And do you have a bag brand that's been speaking to you? Do you have a bag brand I should check out? I'll tell you guys what's coming. What's coming for me is Dooney & Bourke. I have not done a Dooney & Bourke video in probably 8 years. I have 2 Dooney & Bourkes coming. So they'll be here soon. We'll do some videos, but that's it from you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you like what I'm doing, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.